Hello guys, and in today's episode I'm going to be showing you how to make your own custom mob for your own um yeah add-ons. So the first thing you want to do is to go to file, plugins, and go to available and search for entity wizard. So it might say it's installed if you have it installed, but you haven't. Then select it, and here it should say install it instead of uninstall, because I've installed it. It says uninstall, but yeah, just click it and you should find it here in loaders. Click on it and click on let's go. So you can just make your mob anything you want, like any name you can give it. So I'm going to make, because I have a Witherstorm mod, a withered skeleton. Withered skeleton. There. So I'm just gonna, here is, that's the display name. And right over here is the identifier. This is very useful if you have let's like I can use this identifier to for my let's say the boss fight in the end, where you have to fight the command block. In my Overstorm mod, when I do make that, uh, let's say I want to spawn this withered skeleton. I just summon it with its identifier. So you can just change this identifier. Some people just put their names here, like let's say as a dev. Um, and you can also use the identifier, only the identifier, not the actual name of the mob, to summon it with commands. So I think for players, if they wanted to summon it with commands, I'm just gonna change something here and say, instead of my name, I'm gonna put the name of the mod, which is wither underscore storm underscore mod. And also underscores instead of spaces, because you can't put a space. That's not because it's in the end. Just replace this and it doesn't work. You can't put in any capitals. That would not work in the identifier. Only the identifier. The display name, you can just put spaces, anything you want. Even these, any symbol to, like, here you can't put these, but if I just copy some of them and paste them here, it works. So yeah, you have got the idea. And here, game variants, you can choose Bedrock or Bedrock Preview or Education Edition. I'm just gonna choose Bedrock. Next, I'm gonna go to appearance. So appearance is how you want the mob to look like. You can change how it looks like, change how it behaves, and change its textures and stuff. So I'm gonna choose skeleton since it's a withered skeleton. But I could also use the withered skeleton since it has like half the texture complete for me. So I just choose the closest mob, not the most basic, like just the closest to what you want. And just click on next. So I'm gonna keep the same behavior, because why not? It's like not bad. Next I'm gonna go to loot. I'm not gonna make it default loot for now. I'm gonna make it no loot because I haven't made any items for it to drop. Or if you do choose, let's say, custom loot, I can add a pool. So I can add 2 items in this pool. I make this one common, and I can make this one rare. I'm gonna make rare is a custom ID. So, well, let's say I have a withered apple in this mod. Wither underscore storm underscore mod withered. I did make a typo that I haven't changed yet, so it's gonna writing the typo. So yeah, this is the identifier. Wait, actually, that's not the identifier. The display name. Wait, yeah, the identifier was like that. And yep, I can just choose how much I want of this. I'm gonna say 10 max. And yeah, that's another use for identifiers for items. So I'm just gonna get rid of this and keep it null, but you can also add any Minecraft item. You can add a birch log. But I'm just gonna go with no loot. If you go back to custom loot, the loot is still here, so I'm just gonna remove this process. I don't need it. I'm gonna go to no loot. Next is the spawn egg. So the spawn egg is pretty cool, not gonna lie. I can just choose a nice purplish, like, and also a nice white or gray for the spawn egg. This fits, and yeah, that is good. Just needs to be a little bit brighter, maybe. There. And you can also add in a custom texture. This lets you add any image from your computer or device, or like any device you have. None is that you can only spawn it with commands, not spawn egg. So, but I want spawn egg, so yep. Next we got export. So exports, I'm gonna integrate into a pack because I already have the Wolverstorm mod pack. But if you export the folder, you can just put in the name and stuff. You want to make it in Minecraft add-on or just at the start, just, and also I'm just gonna put in as a div right here. So, and you can also select an image for your pack. Yeah, this is just so you can also make it a add-on set. But I'm going to put it inside of the pack. Here it has all your packs. Here's my Wolverstorm mode one. I haven't made any much for it, but this is how it looks like. So I'm just gonna put it in, export it. So this is just lets you change the code, and here it lets you edit the model. So I'm gonna go to edit model. So as I said, this is like the base texture complete for me. I don't want to really add much. There is this hat area. I do want it to spawn with a hat maybe, but this is just not actually used in the code, so I'm not sure about this one. I'm just gonna select this nice purple for some glowing eyes, and like that. Yeah, because it's kind of, the Overstorm's kind of a purplish infection kind of thing. Like in story mode, like it's purplish thing. Even liver sickness is a purple kind of thing. Yep, just like that. And I can just add this last one in. Now, this is all I wanted. Like, I just selected the. That's why you should like select the base of what you want. And I also wanted the behavior to have like give you liver sickness, liver effect. So I just used it. So yeah, that's how you save. Make your own mob. So that's all I wanted for the texture, and that's also what I wanted for the body. So when you do finish, you can just click here to save your texture. So yeah, click here, just click on there. That's all you have to do. Next we have the animate. So this one doesn't have any animations, just uses the base animations of Minecraft. So you can add any animation there. Your mob could have already had any animation, could have had animations. Those animations are from the actual appearance, not the behavior. You can edit them, and in game they will and save them too. And then it will just be how you want it. So next, I could just like global most. You can just go to file and export it into your mod and stuff. You can save the model. Yeah, I can do all that stuff. So I'm just gonna do it off camera because it includes the file explorer and stuff. But you should make sure that you're exporting it into your mob. So yeah, I'll come back when I've finished exporting. But before I do, just to tell you, when you do click on export, make sure if you have a bedrock entity, just click on export bedrock geometry, or if you just click on save project, it will be geo, which is short for geometry. Yeah, and just a little note for you guys. Yep, that is how you do that. So just to tell you, if you don't know what import is, you can just import a project you've had, or import bedrock attachable, which is also and like a project you add, and the exo texture. I've never used this before, but if you just go and close this, and if I just open the Weaverstone Phase 0 model, then go back to here, file, import open project, I can just import the Weaverstorm inside, and here's the Weaverstorm texture too. You can just upper body part, move this here. Yep, that is just to show you how to need all that stuff. So yep, that is how you do that. And yep, thanks for watching till the end, and I'll see you next time.